The Indian Premier League season will continue as scheduled, despite the country's coronavirus death toll topping 200,000 a day and players fleeing. There have been widespread calls for cricket to be cancelled as the pandemic takes a grip of India, but a senior board official has insisted that it is business as usual for the IPL. At least 300,000 people have tested positive for the virus every day over the last week, and organisers have been begging the biggest IPL stars not to quit the league as fears continue to rise. The Board of Control for Cricket in India has also been accused of being tone-deaf in its stance, but a senior official has insisted that the sport is providing much-needed relief during the country's toughest times. It's probably more important now to hold IPL when there is so much negativity around, the official said, as reported by The Guardian. We should not underestimate the power of sport to spread positivity.At. Least fans are absorbed in it at home. Otherwise many of them will step out without masks.The league generates considerable money for the economy. It has to be seen from that context, too.How does stopping IPL help? The country reported 3,293 deaths from the virus on Wednesday, pushing its overall toll from 197,894 to 201,187, the world's fourth highest after the US, Brazil and Mexico, and logged 360,960 new cases, both record figures. But investigations by Indian newspapers at cremation grounds around the country suggest the true death toll could be double that, because the official figure only includes those who die in hospitals which are currently overwhelmed, leaving patients to die at home or in the streets. Satish Menon, chief executive of Punjab Kings, echoed the sentiment of the BCCI in insisting it is right to plough on. For people sitting at home, we're providing entertainment. Otherwise they've very little to do. Worried cricketers are continuing to pull out of the competition, giving up huge wages in a bid to get home to a safer environment. In response, the acting chief executive of the BCCI, Hemang, sent an email to the league's 8 franchises assuring them of players' safety inside the biosecure bubble. He wrote, "While you are professionals and will play to win, this time you are also playing for something much more important, humanity." Indian newspapers have also been joining the fight against continuing with the IPL, with a Chennai-based outlet completely suspending its coverage of the competition until normalcy is restored. Matches were played as normal on Tuesday and are scheduled to continue every day at 6 venues across India through until May 23, when there is a break before the playoffs start. No fans are being allowed at any of the matches, but the television audience around the world is huge for the competition. Away from cricket, one cremation ground in Bangalore recorded 3,104 cremations of COVID victims during March and April, the Times of India reports, but official government figures for the city only logged 1,422 COVID deaths. Another investigation by NDTV found that crematoriums in Delhi recorded 3,096 COVID cremations last week, while the official COVID death tally stood at just 1,938, sparking fears that the actual death toll in the country is much higher than officially stated. Brahma Mukherjee, an epidemiologist at the University of Michigan, told the New York Times that his modeling suggests India's death toll is at least double the official tally, but could be up to 5 times higher. Meanwhile, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal warned on Wednesday that the wave is being driven by a supremely contagious variant of the disease which is causing more severe cases of COVID that take longer to recover from, pushing hospitals past their limits.